Hello friends, I am Ruchi Jain. Welcome to my channel to learn German free. I am again here with a new video which is based on how to write letters in German, and this is part 4 in the series of writing letters. I hope you have seen my previous 3 videos which are also based on Briefschreiben or writing letters. So, are you ready? Before going ahead, let me ask you something. Have you subscribed my channel yet? If not, please do consider to subscribe it. And do not forget to ring the bell to get further notifications. Do share it with your friends as well. So let's start. Let me share some important information with you all. If you want to have the notes of this video, then you can just click on the link which is given in the description section. In this way, you can have the notes quite handy and you can use them whenever they are required. So let's go. Going to the format of the letter, let me tell you what is the theme of this letter. The theme of this letter is about a place which you are visiting right now, and you are writing about that place. What are the things to see here and how is the weather? All those things you are going to write in this letter. It's an informal letter and you are writing to a friend or maybe a relative. So how to frame a letter in such a theme? Let's see. First, salutation. You need the salutation, which in German we call die Anrede. For example, Hallo, liebe oder lieber. Like for example, Hallo Anna, liebe Anna oder lieber Jonathan. That is how you can start the letter. Then herzliche Grüße aus, then the name of the place. That is how you can start the letter. That should be the first line. I have taken this line. You may write something else as well, but this is a good start. And you need to remember that the first letter should be written always small. Like here I have written Herzliche, H small. Then you can take few themes like die Sehenswürdigkeiten, which means the tourist attractions. So in one or two lines, you can write about the tourist attractions in that place or in the city. Then second theme you can take always the weather. How is the weather in that place? Is it pleasant? Is it raining or is it cold? Whatever. Then theme third, you can take the Aktivitäten, which means you can talk about all those activities which you can do there. For example, visiting few places or shopping or going to museum, all those things you can talk about here. Then at the end, Amanda Grüß. You need to end the letter and the closing greetings should be written like this. Herzliche Grüße, viele Grüße, liebe Grüße, bis bald und viele Grüße. Heartily greetings or best wishes kind of thing. Love greetings. See you soon and best wishes. So these kind of endings you can use while writing an informal letter to a friend or a relative. So I hope this format is clear to you and how to structure the letter, that is also clear to you. So these kind of themes you can take and you can write 1-2 lines on these themes. That is how you can structure the body of the letter. So let's see the example, actual example. Let's see the letter. Liebe Mara, herzliche Grüße aus Goa. Hier ist es sehr schön. Hier gibt es viele Sehenswürdigkeiten. Wir haben mit dem Wetter auch Glück gehabt. 20 Grad Celsius. Die Sonne scheint, aber es ist angenehm. Vielleicht regnet es morgen. Hier gibt es viel zu machen. Man kann hier die Kirchen, die Museen, die Festungen besichtigen oder einfach am Strand den Sonnenuntergang genießen. Das ist ja wunderbar. Morgen gehen wir shoppen. Sehen wir uns bald? Viele Grüße, Jana und Markus. So I hope this one structure is clear. Let me explain it a little bit here itself. Then we'll see the translation in English in the next page. Liebe Mara, dear Mara, herzliche Grüße aus Goa. Heartily greetings from Goa. Hier ist es sehr schön. Here it is very beautiful. Hier gibt es viele Sehenswürdigkeiten. There are many tourist attractions here. Wir haben mit dem Wetter auch Glück gehabt. 20 Grad Celsius. We are also lucky with the weather here. 20 degrees Celsius. Die Sonne scheint. The sun is shining. Aber es ist angenehm, but it is pleasant. Vielleicht regnet es morgen. Perhaps it will rain more tomorrow. Hier gibt es viel zu machen. There are a lot of things to do here. Man kann hier die Kirchen, die Museen, die Festungen besichtigen. A person can visit the churches, the museums, the forts. Oder einfach am Strand den Sonnenuntergang genießen. Or simply a person can enjoy the sunset on the beach. Das ist ja wunderbar. That's awesome. Morgen gehen wir shoppen. Tomorrow we'll go for shopping. Sehen wir uns bald. See you soon. Viele Grüße, Jana und Markus. Many greetings, Jana and Markus. I hope this explanation is clear to you. Let's see the actual translation in English. Dear Mara, heartily greetings from Goa. It's very beautiful here. There are many tourist attractions here. We had luck with the weather as well, 20 degrees Celsius. The sun is shining, but it's pleasant. It may rain tomorrow. One can do a lot of things here. One can visit churches, museums, forts, etc. or can simply enjoy the sunset at the beach. That is no doubt awesome. Tomorrow we will go for shopping. See you soon. Many regards, Jana und Markus. Jana and Markus. Thank you very much for watching my video till end. Danke sehr. I'm pretty sure that you must be enjoying my videos and you are learning a lot of new things from these videos. I just want to give one tip here. So do spend few every day at least 15 minutes with your German language. You may watch a video series, you may watch YouTube channels, you may watch any German movie, or you can just listen to the news in German language. All these mediums will help you to grasp the language quite faster. I hope this one is clear to you. This tip is quite clear to you. Okay, one last thing. If you have not subscribed my channel, please do consider to subscribe it. And do ring the bell to get the further notifications. Share it with your friends as well. Tschüss. Auf Wiedersehen. Bis bald.